there is a twinkling in here that is definitely, I don't know what that is.
Twinkling?
Is it Tartarus? No, it's not Tartarus.
Yeah, they're playing except for... Yeah, it's gotta be Tartarus. All fired up?
Yep.
No, fired up.
Alright. Session 28 recap, celebration in sight. With the battle behind them, the companions finally turned their eyes inward. The group affirmed that Aldrich was indeed their king, a claim given weight that when Thaddeus drew the King of Cups from his tarot deck, declaring it a good omen for the new ruler. On their way home, they stopped first at Tuscutter's farm to share fresh gator meat with Wayland's family, then gathered a crop of fangberries before returning to Stag's Crossing, their capital. News soon reached them of troll sightings southeast of the capital, a band working in unusual coordination. Around the same time, a letter arrived from Lady Jamandi Al-Ghori, congratulating the group, but regretting that strained finances preventing her from paying what she had promised. Even so, their efforts earned them 65 gold of shamble sap and 4 elixirs of life. The next council meeting, Aldrich raised the matter of the lizard folk and their war with the trolls, suggesting an emissary be sent to seek an alliance. Plans were also made to fortify the kingdom's borders against growing threats. Bogards, dragons, wolves, and tatzelwolves, with Aldrich and Valerie coordinating defenses while Willow devised alarms and early warning systems. Amidst these concerns, it was decided that the ranger Ekindayu's birthday should be honored as a national holiday, a celebration meant to unite the people. As weeks passed, the kingdom struggled with its own growing pain. Dizzy set off on a fortnight's quest, returning triumphantly with the trail of the elusive Gracklebeard as gift to his king. Yet the council found itself hindered by inexperience and scarce resources. Attempts to establish logging camps faltered, cobalt trade agreements grew tangled in language and law. Still, they remained committed to hearing the voices of their people. With refugees pouring into Stag's Crossing, housing became the priority, preventing unrest, crime that might fester if families were left in tense streets. Every companion lent their talents to the capital's growth, some through magic, others by commerce or craft. The days slipped into weeks. The last celebration of Ekindayu's birthday arrived. Willow prepared a feast fit for the occasion. Dizzy would present his hard-won intelligence on Gragglebeard. Aldrich would gift a finely made bow. Oak planned to offer rare herbs for rest and clarity. Vion, a ring of staggering worth fit to be passed to a future love. And Thaddeus prepared to dazzle the crowd with a performance of skill and spectacle. You guys got a nice little chunk of XPs. I thought Dizzy went and spied on the lizard folk, or was that Aldrich?
I think that was... Yeah, that wasn't him. He went...
Yeah.
I can't remember. I did. I think it actually might have been.
Brings back to Skull and Bones map.
Yeah, I think it was you who was traveling around.
Yeah, so you guys are in
the river. You
capital
stood a
right
sign
now.
to.
Okay,
It
yep,
was a
you're
weird
right.
sign.
One of you guys went down the west side of the lake, and then Dizzy went down the eastern side.
Yeah.
Was it?
What?
Did you see the lizard folk? Because
Mm,
you set like alarms or something, right? Like
yes.
traps that were
Yes.
noisy?
They were. Yep. I sent all kinds of like alarms for noise. We were informed about sightings, I thought. Maybe as you
I
can.
remember now,
Okay.
for sure.
I thought we got a heads up from somebody else, and then it was as part of our kingdom event,
All sightings?
the troll sightings, as well as um, we learned about the lizards. I don't think we actually went down to physically set the treaty yet.
No, Aldrich went down this coastline right here of the lake. And he got to like right here or so, and he could see the little skirmish with the lizard folk and the trolls at the river crossing right here. Willow set traps along the western border for the boat guards to kind of assist with Valerie. Remember, her Valerie was like, you guys kind of coordinated on setting up defensive stuff on the western side for the boat guards. And I'm pretty sure it was Dizzy went on a stealth mission down here, and he seen the creepy light on the island. Here.
Yeah, that sounds right.
He was like hauling ass on Morty, like evading, and I think he confirmed some sightings or tracks of wolves. Spend a day out in the wood or 2 days out in the wood, and then like is arriving the day of the birthday party. Getting back into town. You guys have plenty of time to reconvene and talk about everything that Dizzy found, Aldrich found, the traps that got sent. That is all encapsulated in your kingdom turn.
And then someone tried to turn the what are they called again?
Oh, this ain't the right place.
The worms, the tassel worms. Tried to weaponize them.
I tried to befriend them, but it didn't work.
There's like two songs at the same time. I think.
I don't.
Or just do once. What do you hear now?
I heard the circus.
That's better. There's something that comes through and it sounds like a ringtone, and it's not.
Wait a minute. Does the circus have its own? Let me click on an actor. Oh, the circus has its own. Okay.
Yeah, because we
The
had a song
ambience.
during the map, and
Yeah.
when you put it there, the song was keep going, and the circus on top of it.
Well, I can turn the circus jingling off, or do you guys want the music?
If we're in the circus,
That jingling-a-ling.
That's where the ringtone is with the circus.
so
Hi, Laurel.
I dive in head first in the pie with some whipped.
I'm here.
Well, you guys have all prepared to this and made gifts various ways and invited certain people. And as you guys arrive at Ikundayu's birthday, you guys are greeted by laughter, music, as you guys step onto the festival grounds. There's strings of colorful lights crisscross the open space, glowing warmly as they sway in the breeze. Lanterns cast cozy pools of light over dirt paths and grassy patches where townsfolk gather at long benches, round tables, mugs in hand, smiles on all their faces. To the north, there's a small stage trimmed with twinkling lights, promising songs, stories, and performances as the day carries on. There's a big striped tent that adds a splash of color to the fairgrounds, while a great wooden wheel creaks proudly nearby, drawing curious onlookers. There's children darting all over the place between the stalls, laughing as they chase each other. You guys smell roasted meat, sweet bread, spiced cider drifts temptingly throughout the air, pulling you guys kind of all deeper into merriment. It's a big change of pace. Everywhere you look, people clapping as you guys walk by, cheering your name, each other's names, their families' names. Worries seem to be completely forgotten today. Festival's in full swing. Everyone's happy. To the one of our original games, we did the influence system, and I posted like it in chat earlier today. Which I want to remind everybody, it is a thing, and basically throughout the festival here, you guys will have opportunities to mingle with your NPC companions and even some older faces that may show up. You can try to observe them or go on your knowledge and like make it easier to influence them. Basically, you're trying to raise your influence points with certain people if you want to. Just do that by role playing with them and stuff. Like calling Amiri weak or diminishing people is definitely makes it obviously. Party's completely active. People, like I said, are all over the place. What's everyone doing?
Oak is going to, for old time's sake, turn into a little black cat and jump up on Amiri and sniff around for food. And I don't know if she has food in her hand, but if she does, try to steal it off her plate and shit.
She wags her finger at you and I remember this. This almost got you in big trouble. And me in trouble too if I would have killed you and all.
Is she holding food?
Yeah, she got mostly meat on her plate, and as sensing your presence, almost similar antics, she instinctively pulls off like a big chicken leg off of her plate and like puts it on the side in your direction. She looks up at her plate, pulls it a little closer after that, and then starts eating a little faster.
I love Amiri.
Thaddeus, what are you doing?
Started thinking. I'm not sure who are those people on the sheet.
Are you referring to the influence sheet?
Yeah.
So Thaddeus would have been present during the council meeting that we had. So a couple of those names would be familiar to you, which would be Lindsay, which is this person right here. She is the envoy. There is Valerie here. She is the general. So she would have been at those meetings. And then Oleg, who is the current viceroy, is over here.
Okay. And who's the other one? Like Tristan reading the ground.
Tristan is over here. He is a cleric. And who else was it? You have Amiri. There is Harem right here. I don't.
They are various characters that the party has met
Yes.
or started the campaign with, meeting in some various fashions.
Yeah. Gonna go have a chat with Harry. Hello, my dwarf. Sir Dwarf, what's bringing you around here?
I have been until I'm not any longer. Then I will be dust, just like you.
And why will be dusted?
What was that? I didn't understand.
He said that we will be dust. Why will we will become dust?
Because all things die, that's why. Everything has an end.
But we're not there yet. We gotta forage our way in, our way through.
We are here at a celebration of death right now. 1 year closer to his end. It is a grand occasion. Yes.
The celebration of his birth.
You see a very obvious holy symbol displayed on multiple places of him. I'm not sure if you have any knowledge religion.
Probably.
No.
Maybe not.
You can go ahead and send it. You can roll it if you'd like.
Oh yeah, I've got a big 0. That's good.
You're not really sure, but the holy symbol is like a decaying skull, like a skull fading away and like fragmenting into pieces and turning to dust.
So I'm getting close to him and I pull a card and I'm pulling a star. The star is a naked woman bending down near of a, how do you call that in English? A big pool, and she's pouring water and there's a big star on top of her. And this, my friend, is the proof of our renewal. And we are going through our life with destiny because we got some destiny to do, and everything that death renews somewhere else. So there's no really death and there's no really birth. There's only fortune of our life.
That sounds absolutely horrible. You spread hope and fallacy. Oblivion will find you one day, and your hope with it.
Oak's gonna glance over at Thaddeus and Harem and just kind of do that like shifty side eye thing, like this poor new guy has no idea what he got himself into.
So I roll a diplomacy for fun. And I've tried to come.
As soon as you like stop talking about renewal and rebirth and like that type of thing, he will converse as long as you talk to him. You know, he's kind of you find that he's actually a really good listener, as long as you don't go on about like you know, reincarnation or being reborn or, you know, a second coming. And sitting and talking with him, he opens up as he sees a little confusion about his deity. And this is Grotus. He is the god of end times, the god of oblivion and ruin.
I prefer to live in the present than in the future and the death. The death is inevitable. You're better enjoying what you're doing there. Like Caden, have a good beer, my friend, then you relax. I'll go grab you one, I'll be back. I go get him a beer.
And
Dwarf.
he does seem to really enjoy the moment of drinking like half a mug of ale at a time. And it bubbles down his beard the same. He doesn't smile as he does it, but he seems to enjoy it.
Perfect.
Dizzy, what are you up to?
I just went on a pretty long trek, so I'd probably mostly just be relaxing, recovering, hanging out with Valerie and Amiri, and putting up with Oak.
I'm delightful, goddammit.
Oak, you've noticed it now once you finish chewing on your chicken there, and Oak, or Dizzy, you notice it right away, but Valerie's dressed for a lighter occasion, but you see she's got like this journal, and it's got all kinds of like scribbles and drawings and lines, and you're not really sure like what it is. It almost looks like a football playbook for a moment, and then you look closer and you see little notations that like indicate locations, and she's got spots like circled with different, like a little legend made, and Willow's traps and noisemakers is what she's got them labeled as. Like she's working still, even while at the party. And
Oak.
each time like she gets like close to finishing a page, she like scribbles some stuff out and then turns a page and like starts doing it.
Oak is going to maintain 99% of her little black cat form, but she's going to reach over towards the notebook, and as she does, that little black kitty paw is going to turn into something more akin of a tiger, and it's going to plop down on the book, and she's going to kind of drag it back towards herself, just staring her in the eye the whole time about it.
Okay, I get the point. Put it away.
And slide it back over to her.
He checks the damage to the pages, and you see like a big breath, like kind of like a sigh at the torn little couple pages got torn, and the cover is a big scratch. And she tucks it away. Hi, Dizzy. You look a little dirty. You just hanging out over there, Dizzy?
Show it.
Oh, I was muted. I was just telling her about Gragglebeard and how we kind of picked up his trail and got close. But yeah, just hanging out.
And how close is he? Should I be alarmed? I mean, I am commander of our forces. And she kind of like hesitates, like I don't really have a whole lot of forces.
I don't think he's really anything to worry about right now. It seems like he was headed off in a different direction. You might be interested in, I saw this weird freaky light over the water. That might be something we gotta worry about.
What do you mean a weird, freaky light? Like flying about?
Yeah, it was like kind of like a spell getting cast or something. I don't know what it was. But out on the little island on the lake.
Ah, teetered on that 17. I've read all kinds of stories about weird magical lights and stuff, but I mean, you know more about magic than I do.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was, so you might have to send out some scouts eventually.
On the island in the lake to the south?
That's the one.
I know the name of that island. And it's got some history, though I haven't particularly looked into it. It's called Candlemere Island.
Do you know why it's called that?
Not exactly. Lights coming out of the top of something sounds kind of like a candle, though.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's urgent, but might be something to look into after this.
And what is the plan for Gragglebeard?
Well, given all that happened on our western border, I don't think we'll want to be exploring there too much. So maybe our next place where we head out and scout is to the south, and maybe we'll find more information then.
You'll have to go through the wolves. I'm sure you've heard about them. Quite the pack is built up to the east, just a couple miles outside the capital.
Sure, it's nothing we can't handle.
No, I don't doubt it. You guys are all chatting it up. Aldrich, what do you do?
I will have gone and sat at the table with Mario, but I'll sit at the knife. Just check in on our friend and see how he's holding up. And, feel like he's valued and stuff on his birthday.
All right. Right back to you 1 second. Dizzy, while you were talking with Valerie or Amiri there, was there any type of, you wanted to do any type of influence to try to, just want to make sure everyone's aware. That's a thing, and there is an ultimate benefit to gaining more and more influence with them.
I feel like if
Oh, I
I...
didn't.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, all you. Sorry.
I guess maybe when I was like telling the story about how we tracked Gragglebeard down, maybe I'd try and do it like boastfully to try and impress her, to gain Valerie's favor. Maybe even Amiri might be more impressed by it, but whoever you think.
Whoever you think. I mean, you know, Amiri would probably be more interested in that type of story, but at the same time, Valerie would be very interested in hearing about, like, tactical ways to handle it versus the presence of just a giant, you know? You can use whatever skill you want to try to really do it however you want. I mean,
I'll try and impress Amiri. I'm talking to Valerie, but I'll try and like spin the story in a way that's like sounds cool to Amiri. Like wandering through the wilderness and stuff.
Valerie seems very interested, and she's asking questions about, you know, planning defenses like she did a little bit, being worried about it. And then Amari just hears, like, you mentioned Gragglebeard, like, it's like the 5th time you say it. She tears off, like, a big chunk of a turkey leg and makes sure she talks, like, with her mouth full. You mean the fucking giant Aldrich's been looking for?
Yeah, that's the one. Turns out you just kind of gotta go look around in the forest and you can find it. At least his tracks, anyway. He's a giant after all.
And then, Aldrich, you were kind of just approaching as he's saying this, and Ekandayu is kind of very close there also, and he overhears. Say again, Dizzy Whirl, you have found Gragglebeard's track?
I think so. There's some big giant footprints to the south. I don't know. I don't remember how we were playing this. Did we already go? Because I was gonna go on the hunt with Ekandayu for like his birthday. I don't know if we did that before or after.
No, that was a gift you were gonna tell him about or set it up. No, we haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, that can be part of it. I mean, however you want to.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell him about it right now and like pitch the idea. It's like, yeah, I picked up some tracks to the south. I bet it'd be a good hunt. Try and figure out which way he went. So I could only get so far by myself.
Give me a diplomacy check. Can we leave in the morning? His eyes are like extremely wide.
That works for me.
He regards you, Aldrich, as your status. Aldrich, have you heard the news?
This is the first I've heard of it.
This is most exciting. There is to be a grand hunt in the morning. Dizzy has found Gragglebeard's track.
I guess everyone could come. Could make a whole thing of it.
We're not going without me.
Amari's like, no, I can't fucking go. Because Valerie said I need to stay because there's too many threats around, and she needs every strong arm she can get. I did say that, and I'm not taking it back either, Amari. You just got back. You need to stay. You too, Lindsay, and Aldrich. We do need every strong fighter possible.
It's Graggle Beard. Do you remember when he showed up in my dreams? I need to kill him.
Then go kill him. You want us all to go? All of us?
Well, that
As many
seems irresponsible.
Fair.
Let's do it.
Need a good grip, but some people do need to stay behind for defense.
I vote not me.
I agree.
Svetlana and Buddy kind of make some rounds to the table, serving you guys big slabs of pie and cleaning up some plates off the table. Making sure everyone has full mugs and plates and any refreshers or anything like that. They kind of go back to pie management. Akandayu speaks up. It is not my decision to make, but I would like to leave in the morning. And I'm sure whatever decision you two come up with will be the best decision for the kingdom. It's a little gathering of you guys are down there. Willow, Fion, either of you two got anything you're wanting to do?
Could I, like, hang out with Akandayu and then he gets better at crafting?
And then he gets better at crafting?
Yes.
Oh, did he fail something?
No, I think I just want to slowly upgrade him.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, you can totally go over there. I mean, the whole party's over there. And then Aldrich also, you can roll to, if you want to do any type of influence on anyone, and I think I owe Oak a roll on that also.
Just one player, correct?
Yeah, you guys pick anybody you want if you're wanting to go actual, do any influencing.
Yeah.
What do you roll? Sorry, someone else. Go ahead.
I was just asking what I should roll for trying to influence a Mary.
Whatever you want. However you want to try to influence her. You can challenge her to an arm wrestling thing and do athletics. You can, there's many ways to influence her.
Shit, hold on, let me see. What is my biggest animal? I am going to challenge Mary to a crocodile match, a cockfighting match. Nothing lethal, obviously. Yeah.
Her to wrestle you as you're a crocodile?
Yeah, I feel like she'll have a lot of fun.
She probably will.
Some weird foreplay stuff.
Alright, so influencing her can be athletics, intimidation, survival, performance, diplomacy, deception are all like ways you can, But this would be an athletics roll.
Gonna give myself my hero point just in case.
She even looks at you, you're like transforming. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, holy shit.
Give me a hero point just in case. Alright, crushed. With the plus 10, it's actually a critical success. You're gonna get 2 points.
Hell yeah.
And Dizzy succeeded on her, so you got 4 to start, 5, 6, and 7 points with Miri. Now, Oak, that was fucking awesome. And speaking of awesome, she pulls. I made this. I've been working pretty hard on it. And she stabs it into the table, and there is a dagger that is like in the shape of a large snake tooth. She kind of like looks around, and I don't know where the hell Willow is, but I thought she might like it too. But look at this fucking monster! Where is it? I put it on her.
Oak wags excitedly as a crocodile with Amiri being so excited about it.
Link to chat.
Dang.
She kind of like stabbed it in the table, kind of like between you, Oak, and Dizzy. Way too fucking small for me to use, but I thought it was really cool, and I think your group is pretty fucking cool, and I'm sure one of you will find use for it, right?
I'm gonna shift out and grab it and thank her for the lovely gift.
She kind of like very roughly describes what she thinks it does. Just stab a fucker with it, and poison will juice out of the thing real crazy like.
Uh-huh. Poison dagger. Thanks, Mary.
It's from a fucking snake's tooth. Of course it's poisonous.
No, it's baller as fuck. It's awesome.
And then Aldrich, whose do you want?
Yeah, so what are my options again for rolls? I'm sorry.
Trying to, well, I mean, it can be almost anything, depending on what role you're trying to, who you're trying to influence. Some are harder DCs than others.
I think I'm gonna go with a mirror.
Shit, trying to max it
So
out.
I'm gonna slide down the ledge here. Wait for Ekandai to come down and kind of like lean over the table. Wave Willow over and say, "Listen, Amiri, I think it's time that I tell you about my barbarian past."
He furls her brows a little bit. I mean, I know you get fucking real mad like I do, but what do you mean, barbarian past?
I never told you I was raised by barbarians, did I? I don't even think you know this, Willow.
Nope, just knew the one dad, and he was quite the opposite from a barbarian. He was quite the gentleman.
Well, this is the story about what happened to me and how I survived after my family was killed in the attack on our humble village back then, right? I'm gonna go into this story, and I read all this out. I'll post it in the chat afterwards. It's really long. You want me to read it off? It's pretty long.
No, you can summarize. When you do you. You don't. No, definitely don't have to read all of it. But
Alright,
you can.
I'll post it, But yeah, this is a story I wrote like when I made the character about like how to explain that I had like the barbarian side of my character and stuff, with like the giant. What's the verb to use? The giant instinct.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Listens,
share that
long,
story there.
it's a 10-minute tale over a mug or two, and she seems to be drawn into it. Sharing a barbarian tale, personal. It seems to be something she really respects, because I think you guys previously identified that Amiri is so tough-skinned on the outside because she's hiding something about her past as well. She kind of does it as like a shed off questions, but
yeah, and I think I also told we barely touched, but we did touch on the fact that I lived with like some barbarian type people for some years, but I never went into the actual story.
so if that was around here, do you know what planet was? Was it the Nomen? Was it the Kelids? You're not a Tiger Lord, are you? Mammoth Lords don't come this far south, do they? Alvy, do they?
I don't know enough about the barbarian clans.
No, I know. She just starts rattling off a bunch of different clans, and you're not even 100% sure in this moment, or maybe you are, but you don't want to share that last little bit of info. But
yeah, if you have any info on that, actually, do some research. On that.
we'll
Didn't even consider that.
we'll talk. We'll DM.
Yeah. And just like in closing, I'll just say what I hope that helps you guys understand me and where I came from a little bit better.
That really means a lot to me, Aldrich. It really fucking does. So much so, I'm gonna give you something from where I'm from. They've been all over the place. They've treated me well. Well, I'm gonna give it to whoever here, but whoever they fit, I suppose. And she puts her feet up on the table and starts undoing her boots.
Oh my god, get your feet off of the table.
Oak's gonna hand the dagger over to Willow at that exact moment.
I'll just reach over and grab it. Thanks. And I'll aim it at her. Get your feet off of the table.
Feeling scorned a little bit, she does. She rotates to the now open seat where Oak was and kind of like puts her back to you there, Willow, as you're scalding her. She does. She takes your boots off, Aldrich, and then puts them like as far across the table in front of you. They are the boots of free running. And Willow has the serpent dagger. Good.
Thank you.
Thaddeus, I feel like you were trying to say something, but you were cutting out really bad.
Me?
Maybe not. All right.
No.
Sorry, Fion, back to you. I'm really sorry I posed people.
No, everyone was like having fun with that, so I was not even sure what I was doing. Okay.
Well, you originally
So
had
could
no
I
reaction
roll
value, then you
diplomacy
were-
for this, or I still
well,
know my
what is that?
Akadai.
What are you
I'm
doing?
sorry. Pretend I'm by Akadai, because I thought I was by him, and I'm not. I'll just yell at him. Sorry.
How about you? There's two more
going farther away.
seats. There's two more seats right here, right by him.
I thought he was part of the squad over there. I'm sorry.
This is Ekindai.
Okay, that's like an NPC one.
Oh, is he
I mean,
random?
not
House
actually.
over him?
Yeah. So this is John. This is Tristan.
You guys can't see their names. That's probably.
I mean, they're all archers, so that they. But, sorry, I'm underneath you. I'll move over.
Yeah, no, we don't see the name.
Hovered over by anyway. You guys should see.
I'm underneath canvas now, and I can't get out.
You're not
He's
under
up
me.
there.
You're under Lindsay.
Oh, sorry. Well, in between you two.
We just all look the same to you, don't we?
Archers.
I'm underneath both of you.
She's like archers, short people, like, you know, just the poor people, really.
Well, anyway, I'll click on. Oh, thank you, Obi. So I was thinking, can I do diplomacy for this, or could I do stealth for this? Because it's kind of like slightly convincing someone to do something, but I don't know if that's actually stealth.
No, definitely wouldn't be stealth. You can use diplomacy if you're trying to. I mean, it's. You're not really trained in diplomacy. Oh, that's Ekindai. Jeez.
I'm trained.
Yeah, you are. I was looking at someone else. Oh, but you have thievery and stealth. What were you trying to do? Or just
Well,
you,
I'm
and
not
you have
trying to
just-
steal from him. I'm trying to like make him self-improve himself.
Oh, well, diplomacy's fine. Yeah, I don't think you're trying to deceive him into doing it.
Ah, okay.
He
I'll just give him
nods
a high
as you
sweep.
sit down and. You know, Fionn, I never understood the firearms, but hearing the stories of how you use them in battle, I am very impressed.
Thank you. You know, I think it's the future of our world, unfortunately.
I hope the improvements I put on them go a long way in your battles to come.
They're definitely really helpful, but I'm hoping someday, by the time I'm like 52, I can one-shot a dragon. So, do you have any advice on how to improve them more?
Shoot a dragon down in one shot! Ha! I also wish to do the same. When I find out how, I will let you know first. But I have heard of great powerful magic that could be enchanted on arrows and possibly bullets too, that are particularly useful against dragons. I will look into this.
Thank you.
Dragon killing arrow or bullet, yes. There has
Yeah,
been rumor of dragons in the area, and you guys bring Tale of Dragon back with you.
Yes, we definitely just did that.
Perhaps very good investment for the defense of the kingdom too.
Totally.
Are you trying to? You did influence. You actually critically succeeded, so you're gonna get 2. What? All right. Nice angle, because once you get to 5 with him, I know these will not go in your firearm, but I have made these recently. And he pulls out 2 of these arrows that actually look like they're made out of a stretched out vine stalk. And they have like additional small vines and foliage like wrapping around it. And he hands them to you. 2 vine arrows.
Amazing.
Willow.
Yes, sorry, I am deep in my notes. She's just gonna casually turn back to Amiri and like stop waving the dagger and be like, this is beautiful, by the way, and I did not mean to snap. Just, I'd ask if you were raised in a barn, but I already know the answer, and old habits die hard. I know where those boots have been, okay? And then she is going to like pocket the dagger and get up and come over here, and she's going to pull out a big like book, like it is like tome size, well, for her because she's, you know, small, and plop it down on the table in front of Lindsay and be like, listen, I have not had a whole lot of time, but I said that I would share it with you as I was going to get help, because I'm not the best at the writing part of things, but I've been working real hard on these recipes with all of the local herbs and animals and the vegetables, and I'm real proud of the recipes I have, but I'm not so good at the handwriting part of it. I keep trying, but it's not great. It's kind of hard to read. Could I get you to help, like, transcribe my recipes for me in here to make it, you know, as pretty as your writing is in your book?
Talking to Lindsay?
Yes.
She gets all kind of like giddy and excited. I would absolutely love to. And look what I've been working on, this big book also. And she goes ruffling through her pack, and it's not as, I mean, it's probably almost as big as your book. She's small, and puts it on the table next to yours, and as she opens up the first page, you can immediately see like beautiful like calligraphy, writing, title, and everything. When you first met her, she mentioned about trying to find a hero or a group of heroes where she can write her masterpiece legacy story, basically, and about how she wants to change the world with these people. And she's got several chapters written in it. She starts painting, and you can see there's like spaces left under certain spots where it's like artwork is supposed to be embedded here, and her handwriting is perfect. Like,
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. And I'll hold up like my like loose leaf recipes that I've like scrawled. I'm like, it literally looks like the family chicken done escaped the coop and just walked all over this paper.
I can make it a lot better.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could. Blind, you could do better. And I would appreciate it, because I think that this would help a lot of people that are coming to, you know, our new kingdom here, because there's some stuff I ain't never heard of until I came here. And I mean, I will tell you that when I was a kid and we were traveling and having to scavenge whatever we could find, ain't everything you find edible, or at least not safely edible. So I'm kind of including the do's and don'ts in there too, making sure they can find exactly what it is and not the wrong thing that kind of looks like it.
You know, Svetlana's like an awesome cook, right? You've talked to her. I'm sure she has a bunch of recipes too.
Oh, we've spent time together. That was like one of my first rewards from her when we found her wedding ring, was I got the recipe for her moon radish soup stew.
Soup?
and it's amazing. As well as her, I don't remember what the other one was. It was another stew, which seems to be popular here. Makes sense. Um, no, I have picked her brains, and I've gotten ideas, and I studied under her every time I got a chance while we were there. Um, but yeah.
Well, I will get to work on this right away, and Valerie said I can't go anywhere, but I gotta help watch the kingdom and stuff, you know. And I threw this birthday party, and I have to make sure it's cleaned up appropriately, so I will have some time in the next week or two to really start putting some things together in here. I'll make it look the prettiest.
That would be great. And I could start doing different types of chicken scratch maybe while we're out and about, while things are fresh. About like the days, you know, like I'll start journaling for you if you want while we're out and about, and I can bring you that back.
You guys just keep coming back and telling me the stories and what happens. I mean, a little embellishment's okay.
Have you met some of these men? There's a lot of embellishing that happens sometimes, which is great, but it's different embellishing than what you would do. So I'll do some journaling. It won't be legible, and then you can take it and fancify it and do the fancy stuff.
That sounds like a deal. Well, a good hour or two of the party has gone by so far. Again, the kids continue to run around and play games. Various villagers come by and introduce themselves, just hoping to get a few moments of the rulers, the heroes, the champions, you know, time, a handshake here, a pat on the back there, and they all seem to be exceptionally grateful for your presence and throwing events like this. There's over time, like the games get changed up a little bit as the crowd sorts of shifts a little bit. Some more people come, some others go, and maybe about 2 hours after the party starts, sure enough, there's looks like 3 horses come like trotting up towards the festival grounds. They're wearing, looks like Brevoy colors, garbs, kind of very similar to what yours are wearing. And there's a lady, looks like she's being escorted to the grounds. Willow, she looks familiar to you almost right away. It is Mama Gorvenka. The Victus Crossing, you guys met her very soon after you left Brevoy and started your little trek into here. She's the local innkeeper, like I said, at the Victus Crossing. She gave you guys some room and some free stay, food, and best of luck basically before you guys jump out. She waves to you, kind of notices you through the crowd there a little bit, and makes her way over.
Yeah, Willow will immediately hop up and, I mean, she's 34, 35-year-old woman, but like a little girl, she'll like run over and give her a big hug.
She's probably a 50-year-old woman, you know, but looks very good for age and shape and all that. Prior adventuring days, keeping her fit. Hey there, darling. I heard there was quite a commotion down here, and things are quite different here in the. Well, are they still the Stolen Lands or what?
No. No, they are not. Welcome, Mama, to the kingdom of Brackenhold.
That's what I heard. I mean, there's still a whole lot of land out there, but putting your flag down, that's what I like to see. kind of got distracted when we rode into town. I didn't come alone. This gentleman here escorted me to the fairground. There was a gentleman who I came across the land with. I don't see him here. Of course, there's so many people, throughout the festival, but I brought you these. Some fresh, nicely sharpened cutlery for you. And she kind of pulls out this cloth sack, and there's nothing overly fancy about them, but she gives you 5 fresh, very minted Filcher's forks.
Nice, thanks. I've been trying my best to take care of them, but weirdly enough, you stab enough femurs with them, and you just can't quite get the prongs to stay as straight and sharp anymore.
Word has made it all the way to the crossing that you're not stabbing just femurs with those, but you're plucking eyeballs. Is that true?
Not on purpose. Maybe. I mean, not the plucking part. I mean, yes, I might be aiming for them, but they're just so damn soft they come right out.
You're making it a habit, aren't you? You're aiming for them now, aren't you?
Yeah. The men out here are wild and feral, and I mean, they can't see me, they can't hit me.
She kind of puts her arm around you and quiets her tone a little bit. I really came because I'm concerned for you, and she slowly I don't know, she tries to walk over here to the little private area, and she starts asking about your sister and if you've seen her and what you've heard, and she's heard some things through traveling merchants, and that there has been an encounter, and she's pressing, kind of casually pressing for information. She kind of leads you over here to a little private area, talk. Well, you two chat. What is everyone doing? Thaddeus, Aldrich, Dizzy, what's going on?
I was looking through the companion downstairs, and I realized that Lizzie's a bard.
Lindsay?
Yeah.
Lindsay is a bard.
So I'm gonna ask her if she wanna play some music for my show. I'm gonna need an assistant.
Willow just reminded me that I also posed her on her influence roll, so let me run that back for her. Moments before Gorvenka arrived, Willow, you had plenty of time. You were here socializing with the crew. You were talking to Lindsay. You wanted to do some influence with her.
Yes. I suppose it would be diplomacy. Basically, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Yeah, or you can deceive or intimidate her.
That's... Oh, it's so garbage.
It is still a success.
Yeah, everybody else got critical successes. Mm-hmm.
Alright, Thaddeus. As Willow kind of gets up and walks away to talk to an old friend, see an opening there, and yeah, sure enough, Lindsay has an instrument with her. And you've seen her around the capital enough. You've spent almost a month here now, recently. And she was at the council meeting. You know enough about her. She's a very high energy halfling bard who's trying to write a tale that will change the world a tale about heroes who've changed the world somehow. as soon as you approach, and she's seems to recognize you and calls you by name, and like immediately points right at you. Thaddeus. That's right, Thaddeus.
Exactly.
Hi. You promised Ekandayu something really fancy.
To ask you if you want to join me on the stage to play some music. I'm gonna do some firework and pyrotechny and some magic over there.
You want to do like a... She claps real quick. You want to do like a duet? I'm in. I'm totally in.
I'm gonna set up some fire breath and firework and some magic missile in the air to make some pyrotechny effect.
Wait. We have a stage.
Yeah, right there.
Are you doing the performance now? Come on. As soon as you go towards the stage, she's like, guys, it's performance time.
For the birthday of, I forget his name, Ikudayu?
Akun. Dayu.
Ikundayu. It is the new holiday of the place, I've heard.
And one by one, people kind of start coming out, looking like you guys are going to take the stage. And getting some good viewing spots here.
Magic show with some pyrotechny and firework. With that, I'm trying to impress, and I try to impress someone to raise the. I'm looking for my word to do.
To do some influence? Yeah, basically anybody in the crowd can do like a performance role or
And I try to make like who will be a good one to like politically wise, like Tristan, who is the you gotta
he's one of the least known people in the group. He went on them for one mission to help reclaim a temple area, and that was it. They haven't talked to him a lot. He doesn't talk a whole lot. There's something very strange about him and his presence. Almost like this aura that he has, but
I'm gonna keep going with Aaron. I don't know why. He deserves to enjoy the life before his death.
send it.
Yeah. So again, which page is it? Proficiency. Yo.
Dude, awesome roll again. Wait, Asian.
And in my show, I tried to make a little performance where I'm the giant and Amiri is the ranger. Not Amiri, but Lindsay is the ranger killing the giants. Representing the, I forget the name. Ragglebeard.
Lindsay also does some small little magic using her own instruments and then using ghost sound and various light and prestidigitation magic. And
I think I get that too. Nope.
Between your performance and Lindsay's assist for the music, the whole crowd. In fact, like you can see while you're up on the stage, onlookers from way out in the distance are like drawn to the music, and it was supposed to be, this 15-minute performance, but as the crowd continues to grow, as you're building up a sweat there, Thaddeus, and you kind of like move on from fireworks to like shuffling, doing fancy midair card tricks and things, and it turns into this almost 30-minute long,
It's
physically exerting performance.
everybody.
I need like 3 minutes, guys. Sorry, I got child aggro. I'll be right back.
All good.
Spirit, did I give you access to the actual notes?
I think he disconnected or something.
What?
I think he disconnected or something.
Oh, yes, he is gone. I see that. Laurel. I'm confused about your above message.
Oh, when he was like talking about like the star like from Stardust, I just thought it was kind of funny. He was like making his own girlfriend, even though I know he was just doing like an allegory. Can't talk.
All right.
Joey's in here now.
I just seen new Sawyer PFP.
Oh, that one was because he's got a new profile.
Oh, he did?
I don't know. I think it's new.
No,
I
that's
feel like it's pretty new.
Nope, that's the same one.
What? No, he's not. Not for me.
He's had that same picture since day one.
No, he's not.
I
I would remember.
You would not have remembered. That is the same picture. What are you talking about?
I'm freaking updated then recently because I remember that photo. He even had like NPC photo for the longest time.
Really? That's so weird. So yes, the very first week, I think him and no, I feel like he always had a good one.
I noticed things, and that is the first time I've seen this Instagram himbo photo ever.
Why do you think Willow
I would've
fucking was
commented
sliding
on
it?
her.
Willow was sliding up in those
Yeah,
DMs
that's why
immediately.
yeah, exactly. I never saw this photo, so maybe like a lot of that has more context of why she would try so hard.
Whoa,
like
you trying to
agreeing
say
on
I'm
this.
like trying hard? Whoa. That's awesome. Are you still remembering Wayland's image?
Maybe.
I love it. I was like, what does that even mean? I was so confused.
Well, I swear it's new to me.
I don't hear you.
Hello there.
I said I swear it's new to me.
No, I heard you. Obi was like back, and I didn't hear him. But yes, yeah, I mean, between Southern Charm and picture. He was designed after, what were we watching? Lost.
It's Sawyer from
Yeah,
Lost.
Sawyer from Lost. Yeah, I get it.
It is Sawyer from Lost.
My dad watched Lost.
I literally took Sawyer, like as the real actor, put it into CGI or AI. I'm like, give me a token for this shit.
I never watched Lost. In high school, when I would get home from cross country in the summer, Heroes would be on.
Oh yeah,
and
Heroes.
Yeah, Lost would come on after, and I'd always be really confused because I'd watch like 5 minutes of Lost, or I'd watch the recap and then turn it off, and it never made sense. The snippets I got, but
We didn't finish
Heroes I
it.
really like.
We didn't finish it. It was, it's a weird ass show. Like, so weird.
We got pretty deep, I feel like.
We got pretty deep. I said we didn't finish it. She's convinced it's a new picture. That's what the whole conversation is. She's never seen that picture. It makes sense now why Willow was barking up that tree. And
Oh, no, it's definitely the same one. I just copied it from Oleg's trading post.
There's no way. I'm being gaslit on this.
This is a week 3 thing.
No!
as long as his name's been Sawyer, he's had that token, hun.
That's what I told her when I was up there.
Here, hold on.
I love it.
You got the logs from when you generated it?
No, I got the scene from Oleg's when you guys first were here. Look, I got look at the old Morty. The old Morty's here.
I'm sorry. I think I disconnected.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, you disconnected from
What's his
Discord.
name?
Right here. Look at him.
This is like an elite prank, potentially.
What?
You're getting gaslit.
I guess I just didn't care about Sawyer until now.
Yeah.
In your defense,
Dion's-
I completely forgot what he was.
Dion's getting out.
Forgot he was even a character.
That was my thought. I was like, all of a sudden, I'm gonna have competition.
I'm sorry, OBC was out and I disconnected, so I was sure nobody had come back. I didn't hear nothing.
You
I
didn't
was
miss
in
this
the
the
kitchen
dragon
getting
fight.
me something to drink, no noise. I was like, okay, everybody's sleeping, something.
Right as the performance is finishing up and people start to separate and go back to their seats and everything like that, there's a... Well, hold on. Actually, Oleg kind of comes and tracks Aldrich down. Goes to your table over here. Clears his throat. Lord Aldrich. There's a guest that's been here at the party since it started, and... Well, I've entertained him as long as I can, but he's not here to see me. I didn't even know who he was when he arrived. I think you or someone in your group should go and talk. He's over there. He points to the table on the opposite side of the festival. You see a noble dressed man with slicked back, comb back, like kind of like almost shoulder length hair. He's got like a fine looking packed pipe. Looks like he's about to start smoking. He looks familiar from the feast.
Yes.
Vaughn!
He's flanked by these two women, look like half elven, possibly even full elves. They got sharpened ears, but they almost look identical, or very close to. Sisters, more than likely. And the other, of course, their pictures don't actually look similar.
No, but we can imagine.
Yeah, one looks obviously elf. That's what I was looking at. I'm like, oh, that's an elf, but then it says human. So they're both human. Ignore me.
Okay. Thank Oleg, and then round up our little party here and go talk to him together. Show like a unified Willow, Thaddeus, Theo, Disney.
No, you're not here. Come through.
I'll be back, Mama Gore. You enjoy yourself. Obviously, lodging's on us. Official business.
You ain't gotta tell me, darling. Go do your thing.
I'll loop my arm around Fion's and drag him with me.
Okay then, little lady.
As you get to right there, Sawyer steps in front of you and kind of blocks your. You know that man over there?
He's, I think, familiar. Vaughn?
Magar Barn?
Well, I don't know, but just I've been listening around, and everything I've been hearing, what people are saying around this festival, someone real important, some sort of governor. I don't know if he's here for help or what. But just keep your wits about you, okay? Take care of yourself there, short stack.
I always do. And then I'll step back and I'll point over to Mama Gore. You take care of that woman over there at that table while I'm busy. You make sure she has everything she needs. Except
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Well, rumor has it I'm spoken, but I can't tell you.
She'll just smile and walk off.
Aldrich, you make it about halfway here, and you hear Valerie's kind of voice. My lord, am I needed over there?
Yes, Valerie, bring Amiri too.
And Lindsay!
Oh hell, everybody just
Bringing Amiri. She ain't even on the council, and Lindsay's gone.
She's my muscle.
I'm the muscle.
You're a cat.
As more people approach, Jod and Tristan kind of take the note, and just kind of get up and leave and go find somewhere else to talk. You can definitely tell that Tristan was in the progress of talking to Jod, and as soon as you guys kind of approached the table, he got kind of hunched and quiet. Seeing everyone approach, and they got up and walked away.
Who was that? The bald guy?
Tristan and the bald guy. Aldrich, and as you guys all kind of approach formally, the gentleman stands up, and so do both of the women on his sides. Howdy, strangers. Some of these faces are new to me, but most of you look familiar, and you're all still alive. For those who know me, and for those that don't, my name is Magar Varn. We met at the feast at Lady Jamondi's.
Yep.
Just coming to greet you from one holding land holder to another. I've earned the title of governor in my area, and I established the town of Von Holt. It's far to the east, maybe 3 or 4 days south of Navictus Crossing. As we were heading through, we got word of quite the party. And someone there told us that they knew someone personally here. He's talking about Gorvenka. And some of your names sounded very familiar to me. I wanted to come see it for myself. I must admit, when Lady Jamandi was handing out the orders, yours seemed the steepest call. Center of the Greenbelt, right in the Gnarl Marchers. Sure. Well, I'm interested to hear your tale.
Welcome to our kingdom. Just give like a kind of short version of fighting the bandits on the stack. Claiming his fort as ours and stuff like that. Brief history.
Very tactical. Remove the immediate opposition and bandit threat. Put law where there is none.
Don't forget about us fighting off the Black Dragon.
A black dragon? That is, well, much more impressive than a bandit lord.
Yeah, it wasn't so tough.
Bandit Lord was like day 5. So after that, I mean,
There are so many people here now. So many people travel to the center of the Gnarl Marches on faith that they'll be overlooked by Brackenhold. This is... Well, from a potential rival, I am intimidated. But I am a lawman, and this place needed it. It needed some form of civilization brought to it, and I'm glad it's being done. See, not sure what you hear from Brevoy, but tensions are escalating there. Political tensions. Rosslyn may very well be going to war with Northern Brevoy soon. See, if Rosslyn, the southern half of Brevoy, has kind of been caught with their pants down helping establish these new provinces or settlements here in the Stolen Lands. And the northern part has, well, taken it as some sort of active war. Von Hold has relied quite heavily on trade with Brevoy, but I fear that might be running out soon. I didn't come empty-handed to your kingdom. I brought supplies to aid in your growth. In a few days, I'll return to Von Hold, but I hope soon you will be in a position to trade with us. We all need help, every once in a while. What say you?
Okay, but who are they? And a gesture to the two women.
Everyone give me perception checks. I'm gonna say it's DC 30. It's kind of spicy. First time.
Oh.
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 Alright, I gotta give it to you guys.
Got it.
There it is. Okay, got it. Holy
thank
shit.
God we
3
didn't
29s in a row. Alright, I was gonna give it to you guys with all the 29s. Your combined 29 powers.
That's the curse of saying what the DC
dude, well, I
I know
need
it
a
is,
natural 20 for mine. Like,
And where's perception? I don't see it.
on the left
not
side
a
of your
s-
character sheet. Underneath your armor class, the blue shield.
Yeah, it's like main sheet stuff. It's not an actual trained skill.
Yeah.
Well, it is, but
I know it's pointless, but
alright, well, I'm gonna give it to you guys for the 29s
I've worked to
too.
find it.
Fionn, you are way too mentally absorbed at this moment and didn't want to look her in the eye. So it's kind of makes sense why you failed it anyway.
He's all the
But
way over here. Look at him. On the stage, lurking.
But
He's thinking about Sawyer.
No, I'm worried that Governor's gonna recognize me.
well, Aldrich, Dizzy, Willow, and Oak, you guys are looking at these two ladies here sitting on his left and his right, and they look very familiar as you're sitting here, like to each other. But then there's another who you guys have seen, and to be honest, probably why you didn't look her in the eye. They have to be related. Have to be. Younger sisters, maybe? Cousins? Nieces? Something. There is a blood relation there to Lady Jamandi and these two. To his left and his right. Thaddeus, you don't know this exactly, but go ahead.
So you said there's two portions, like Northern Brevoy and Southern Brevoy, are going to war, correct?
Yeah, so Northern Brevoy is. Yes, the southern half is referred to as Rosslyn. That's kind of where all the sword lords came from. Aldera's sword lords came from.
How far away is this, like, from us?
The city that the game started in, where you guys had the feast, is the most southern city in Rosslyn. That's as far south in Rosslyn as it goes.
Okay, so we're currently in, like, Southern Brevoy.
You are in what was previously referred to, which still is referred to as the Stolen Land. So, at just south of Rosslyn is the Stolen Lands. It's this huge chunk of territory that no one has laid claim to and has not been able to lay claim to, like ever.
I got you. And what faction is this guy supporting? Either one of those factions?
He's currently, well, he was at the feast with Lady Jamandi, and when Lady Jamandi gave you, not deeds, titles basically to go claim land out in the Stolen Lands. There was another guy there that got one. This guy. Remember him?
Yeah.
His name was Hannes Drelip. So, several groups got these deeds or titles to go out into the Stolen Lands and to try to establish law and create a kingdom. You guys are also a group. Your group, Magar Varn got a deed or title to do so. Hannes Drelip got a deed or title to do so. And then some
Tartutia.
other group, Artusio, got a title or deed to do so.
It was called something else.
I know.
I just don't remember.
Or something.
A charter?
A charter.
Yes, you guys got a charter.
My brain kept wanting to say contract. It's always goes to contract, but I'm like, that's not. It's a wrong C.
And the guy in front of us, this dude, he's from where?
He also received a charter. So at the very start of the game, Thaddeus, there was a great feast thrown by Lady Jamandi Aldori. She's a very goodly fighter, noblewoman in Rosslyn. And she threw a feast, invited all you guys and other groups, adventuring groups, and basically said that each one of you groups here's a charter to go into this part of the Stolen Lands, try to create civilization, try to create a kingdom.
Okay.
And there were 4 different groups that got them. Magar Varn is the leader of one of those groups. Where your group got sent to go into the Green Belt or the Gnarl Marches. Or I'll bring us here. So game started over here in Restov, this big city,
Okay.
top right corner of the map. This is the most southern part of Roslyn. Magar Varn was told to go south from Navikta's Crossing, which is the nearby town right here. To go south from Navikta's Crossing into the Noman lands, which is this big chunk of land, 5-6 hexes down from Navikta's Crossing all the way to like the edge of the map. Into those plains. Basically, go do something over there, build over there.
He got the other side of the mountain link.
Other side of the mountain, the eastern side of the mountains.
Perfect.
You guys, your charter was to go into basically the center of the Greenbelt forest.
Yeah, we're not supposed to
And-
cross this river?
Yeah. Well, that
Or
was
this
initially.
river?
That's gone now.
Okay.
She wanted you to go and stay basically in this forest. Don't worry about crossing this side of the river and do something over here. You guys did. You guys took out the Stag Lord, founded your kingdom right on the northern bank of the Tuskwater. The Tuskwater is this lake right here that you guys are on. Tartusio was given this area. You guys have kind of dealt with. He was, yes, south part of the river. Over here.
He's dead. Right?
Yet, yes, he had set up. He allied with the kobolds, the soot scale kobolds. Took over their leader using magic, and he had a cavern right here on this river.
That's right.
So he's gone.
He deserved it. He was good.
There was another group, the Iron Wraiths.
Right.
All wearing heavy armor, like full plate Hell Knight looking dudes. Both their group and Hannes Drelev's group were given charters way to the west. They were to stay on this road here, travel all the way west across this river.
Awesome. So, and what is name?
His name is Magar Varn.
Megarvon.
Yeah, so there's a little history, political history.
Okay. That being
That Sir Megarvar is now growing some crops or something?
No, he says he's governor of a town and settlement known as Varnhold. It's been named in his honor, his sake, and he is their governor.
Talking about trades, we need some grain
And now,
for the
yeah,
brewery.
he says he didn't come here empty-handed. He brought supplies to help your kingdom grow, so that hopefully you guys are established proper secured trade agreements with Varnhold.
Yeah, from day one
So,
when we met him,
yeah.
he literally told us, like, hey guys, and I'm gonna like glance at him as I say it, I'm gonna be governor and I'm gonna name it after myself, and he did that. It's good job, dude. Super excited. Love it. Love it for you. We do need to do the trade thing. Now we need to learn how to do that better.
It's almost like it's staring you in the face.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to trade him some beer for some grain to make some beer, to make more beer with the grain. That's what I'm trying to do there. Might not be obvious, but that's what I try. And roll the seed.
So everyone can help me remember next time we do a kingdom turn, but Magar's arrival and his gift to you isn't something on a character sheet, but it's 2 additional resource dice on your next kingdom turn.
Nice.
So it's gifted to you in various types of building supplies, food, grain, help feed mass people and start farms.
Wow,
Trying to
now I
sell
feel
it
bad
to
because
beer.
Matt and I were debating if he was a good guy or a bad guy.
Well,
He's just a narcissist guy. He's a good guy. He just, likes
Did
to
he
see his
allude
face
to,
on
like-
stuff.
Did he allude to like picking a side and ending the war?
He's on Southern Brevoy side. Like,
Okay.
I mean, he's got Aldori sisters on either side of him right now.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I was just trying to work out in my head.
Yeah, what he said is Roslyn, is basically cutting off his trade with them. So because of how close he was to Restov, he was actually getting with Restov right through the Victus Crossing. But Restov can't be seen trading with growing kingdoms that they've helped establish, because it's like they don't want to start a war, and Northern Brevoy is starting to like, look, bro, why you expanding your territory and making fucking mini armies and kingdoms in your name?
Hey, Obi, real quick, can I get my elf token back?
You are forever Tiger.
I wouldn't be mad about that.
Well, I would
Thank
like
you.
to thank our bards tell them that I think I can speak for us all, and we say that we would be very glad to open up trade or help with one or two kingdoms, and we're happy to host you anytime you're in the area.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah. And it's Governor, by the way. Governor Ball.
All right.
I need to be all focused on.
Well, this is King Aldrich.
The first.
So, I don't know what ranks more, Governor, King, if we're doing that.
And he said it in like a most attempt to not be dickheadish, but something about, he's got this air about him for sure.
He named the fucking place after himself. Yes, he has an heir.
And I must say, this festival for birthday party is, well, it's done right. Everyone here is so happy. A lot of stories that the kids have on their minds these days, I hear. You have trolls, wolves, bogards. Hey, what even is a bogard?
It's a big ass frog.
And it hops.
Sorta?
Mostly they die when we,
You get a chuckle out of both of the Alderai sisters there. And a black dragon.
Yeah.
You have my curiosity piqued. Which will you tackle first? What has become the more pressing danger?
I think we're still figuring that out. I personally am not excited about the wolves because we got a primo farm nearby and I really don't want to see my sucklings getting eaten. Or the people.
Valerie, like, whispers to you, Aldrich. Sir, the western border is pretty secure. The scouts haven't seen anything in a while. I think you did a big number on the bogards. I think we're okay, at least the coming days, weeks. We shouldn't forget about them.
I'll nod to her. Say, well, Governor, I think it's best not to discuss our immediate tactical plans with an outsider, but with several threats on the horizon, we do aim to address all of them in the very near future.
You see an approving smile at that. Wise words, my lord. wise words.
I'll chime in. You know, all of our business. What do you got going on over there in the east? Any giants or wolves or dragons? Or bogards? Kobolds?
Centaurs. The no man land centaurs. Quite a problem, but I think we've put the tensions to rest, at least for the immediate time. Made it known that we don't want a certain portion of the land. Don't wish to go any further east than what we've already claimed. I think they understand that. They are numerous. There are hundreds of them out there, and I'm worried if they really rally, but... Well, the Tors are some of the tallest mountains in the area. We've had some immediate threats, but I think we've dealt with them also. He looks to his left and his right to the sisters, and they both kind of give him like an approving nod. Now just, yes, occasional stone giant sighting. Though they keep the distance, and it doesn't seem they want to attack Von Hold. There is a rock. He looks like he doesn't go any further. He kind of looks for like any recognition of across anybody's faces.
Like a big stone?
Oh
no.
No, bigger than that stage there. Big enough to grab an elephant in its talons and fly away with it. It is jet black. Terrifying, actually. But it mostly seems to hunt on the western side of the mountains.
What was it? I'm sorry.
A jet black feathered rock. ROC.
Yeah.
We've seen that flying over, right? Or no?
No, we see dragons. We got multiple dragons.
Yeah, we haven't seen a rock yet.
Multiple? I just saw one.
Oh yeah, you missed it. There was a silver and a red dragon, and they were doing some aerial combat. They were stunning. Absolutely stunning.
I'd say the undead are our biggest threat that our explorers and hunters are uncovering on a weekly basis.
Undead?
There are many burial grounds and chambers littered in the mountains. As well, they hunt the goats and various things. Well, they stumble upon cave-ins and things like that. It's been nearly a dozen so far.
You got yourself a holy man?
The town is well equipped.
You better make sure your Varnhold is cleansed and purified if dead people's your biggest issue.
I'm not in the town, of course.
For now.
But I think we've done quite well, actually. As I'm worried for the months to come, especially if tensions rise to the north, we get cut off from any other trade. Our scouts think they have identified a pass through the Tors, but we haven't confirmed it yet. Perhaps when you get more time, you could come visit.
Have y'all set up any farms or anything?
Of course we have. Seems that you have done the same.
Well, yeah, I like food. Before you leave, I think that we should definitely get together. And maybe go over some terms. You know, what it is exactly, you know, Varnhold is hoping to get out of us, and maybe what we're looking for in a partnership as well. We can see, what each uh, government has to bring to the table.
Well, I'm hoping that we can establish that in the time to come, for sure. I wanted to bring you a gift, a show of good faith. Help your settlement get going, and you guys are out here in the middle. And getting things started out here just seems harder. I had it easy, I'll admit.
Well, once we stomped in the face of the snake, I feel like everything's just been easier for us. Tartusio, I'm referring to Tartusio.
He was at the feast as well.
Yeah, he's the one that brought in the giants, set it ablaze. You know.
He will feast no longer. Thank you for your generous gifts. You'll stay at our stronghold with us, will you not? Be safe here. Talk to trade and
This sister speaks up. You're telling me that little shit is dead already?
yeah, he's dead. Definitely. Very dead.
Good. Tell Jamandi now. There's quite a bounty on his head then Roslyn. But he never shows his face there, and obviously he won't now.
We should collect that.
Agreed.
Well, I must say, this was quite the greeting, and I will very much enjoy my stay here. Brackenhood. I'll be setting out the day after tomorrow, returning to Varnhold, and well, if you don't visit, at least send word that's what you've considered. We're about a week away, maybe 10 days, depending on travel.
Thank you. We'll do that. We will probably deal with our local issues, of course, first before we issue these. Make no mistakes. Coming months.
What's everyone else? Anything else going on here? Oh, everyone can try to influence Magar Varn as well. There's, if you guys want to or think you are able to, the DC's fairly high. You guys have had plenty of dialogue during this short little exchange between telling stories and your history and, opening up to each other.
Can I try to appeal to his narcissism by just saying, "You're a very pretty man"?
Hey, thank you.
I want to try to change his influence with some diplomacy. I want to try to exchange barley for some beer. You probably grow some barley.
You're trying to trade him barley?
Yeah, we need to make some trade. Barley for beer.
Well, I mean, he is giving a lot of supplies to you guys via Kingdom Resource Dice, but he doesn't have like barley on his person or anything like that now.
No, but I was talking about the trade route, something that we try to have some kind of agreement for him to feed us grain for the brewery, and we give him some beer.
Well, that's gonna all go down the next time we do Kingdom Stone. So that's exactly.
Yeah.
You guys basically have just established diplomatic relations with another settlement. And that's why she couldn't do trade agreements before, because the only hint of a settlement you guys have known was the soot scale kobolds who live in a cave. There's no settlement there. You know, that's not a town with trade routes or anything. But Farn Hold certainly is. So next time you guys do a kingdom turn, establishing a trade route is right there on the table now.
And you wanted us to roll to change the influence with him?
Well, yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys have had plenty of discussions offering trades and things like that, things to come, he's open to all of it.
I'll do diplomacy right now.
Okay. I'm tracking successes and things like that.
I think Willow would do the opposite of diplomacy.
Deception.
Deception, yeah. She spent years on the street. I mean, bless Alder getting taken in by barbarians and, being cared for. Willow did not have it that easy. She was on the streets for a long time before she was taken in. And so she has learned how to read people, specifically men of power and influence, people who had so much money or an air of arrogance that even if they were robbed to some degree, they would never admit it. So she is going to feed on that and kind of attempt to puff up his shoulders further to some degree.
Send it. Snap. Nice.
When I was bragging about us scaring off the dragon, I was trying to intimidate him, so...
He seems super impressed by the story, but not so much like intimidated by the threat of the dragon coming across the tors. It's a great story, but it doesn't quite hit. Like, maybe it's your stature or something just seems off with the story. He doesn't seem very intimidated by the end of it. Or it's actually the sisters there kind of speak up and give him a little confidence boost. We've killed a couple dragons in our time. Maybe not quite as big as the one that you speak of, but 3? Is that right, sister? If we're not counting drakes.
Willow is trying so hard not to eyeball his coin pouch.
Do it, Willow.
She's like, Mont.
Do it, Willow.
I'll help you.
Devil on her shoulder. She turns over. It's just Fion whispering from behind the stage.
Do it.
Do it. She gives you see a thumbs up from like the shadow. It's Fion. Any other influences on anybody? Magar, Varn.
I don't know. The check's really high, and I really don't like arrogant people, so.
Can we influence one of the sisters?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how about let's do that. Can I influence the governor and ask him if he would be interested in like a friendly competition of like physical metal, and suggest that maybe my champion to my left, to Amiri, in a wrestling match versus one of your ladies, just for sport and fun.
Ladies? Somehow Amari has found another turkey leg, and she's just finished peeling off the last piece of it and throws it down. Greasy hands, and just wipes her face off with her forearm. Chewing. Yeah, I'm fucking down. I'll slam them both at the same time.
Well, that just sounds hot. We need more ale.
Miri kind of like shrugs, actually. The sisters kind of like look at each other and... We're gonna pass, actually. Part of being good in combat is knowing what battles to pick and which ones not to pick. And I do not want to wrestle Amiri. The other one kind of... That was like this one speaking. The other sister... We've both heard plenty about her. In her monster wrestling antics, we want no part of. We will duel someone with a sword, of course, if you want. Flat of blade only. No real damage. No real death on the line. But let's be real. Amiri will grab me by my neck and wring the life out.
You'll enjoy the ride, though, while it happens.
Something about these two women that makes you feel like they don't know their orientation, and they don't know if they like what, because it's probably nothing's ever happened. It's been combat.
I can't even go into the kitchen now without my headset like not working.
This is how we lose this round.
Well, friendly duel then. How about myself and Amiri? You two, sisters. Lot of blade, of course.
There's a stage right behind us. So, we do it? Why not? Be good impressions all around.
Fun. For sport.
Adina, Julia, Aldorai, take to the stage. Theon, like a black cat in the night coming up behind you, almost without a sound. You're so focused on what's in front of you, right over your shoulder. You can hear her whisper, like right in your ear. What are you looking at? And you like jump and like get startled, and you almost reach for your gun before you like realize that it's Valerie.
You
Did
know,
you hear?
I don't know why people think it's a good idea to sneak up on me, but they seem to do it.
She's got a big old smile on her face. It's just seeing if it can be done, I guess. That thing you did when I did it. It was a little funny. I'm sorry. But did you hear? There's gonna be a duel on the stage. Amiri and Aldrich versus the sisters Alderai.
He's kind of an idiot. I'll save him if I have to.
You think he shouldn't fight them?
Not if he wants to deal with his giant later.
I don't think they're really hurting each other. Just trying to knock each other out, I guess. They said flat of blade.
We'll see.
I'm gonna go get a front row seat. You wanna come watch with me?
I'll chill for my little chair back here.
You're looking at the back of the stage.
There's no walls.
I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go sit next to this fine gentleman with long, flowing blonde hair.
Do it.
I've lost the map.
Huh?
I've lost the map. I'm alone in the dark.
He's alone in the dark.
You're alone in the dark?
He's been kidnapped.
Yeah,
Where'd you go, my dude?
I don't know.
They're holding him for ransom. Now I have to lose the duel to save him.
There he is.
Oh, never mind.
So while I'm alone in the dark, nobody sees me. I'm gonna cast haste on Aldrich. I'm not cheating. I'm just kidding.
All right, motherfuckers. There is a duel. And Lindsay, kind of using some prestidigitation, like amplifies her voice and does a little WWE, little formal announcement, and the crowd grows by the dozens, then the hundreds. There is probably close to 500 people in the crowd. Almost every farmer, guard, visitor to the town has come to watch. Everyone give me a perception check right before you guys roll initiative. Not Amiri or Aldrich, actually.
We're doing perception?
Yeah. Geez, see, there's those huge ass checks. You guys notice Ekandayu walk up, but someone's there with him now. A 6 foot tall woman seems to be like dressed for battle. Huge hammer in one hand, longbow strapped over her shoulder. And she's got him like arm around over his shoulder, and like she's got a mug of ale in her hand, and it's like talking him up and just seems to be telling him a story. And they kind of walk up together to watch the duel happen here. Aldrich, can I have someone control Amiri, maybe? Does anyone want to control him?
I'm alone in the dark. I wouldn't mind.
Huff, you're still in the dark?
Yeah.
You're on the screen.
What's up, people? Oop, they disappeared. I even tried to reload.
Different token on another screen.
Now? You're in the dark still?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Someone's 5 feet below the map. You
That's
are.
me.
That's why you're in the dark. There you are.
Yeah. I don't know why I dig down, but I did.
I just seen a -5 in the grass there. I'm like, wait a minute, who's under the ground? Aldrich, oh yeah, who wanted to control Amiri? Any volunteers?
I can do.
Willow's gonna pout that she wasn't even considered.
Do it. Let's have a roll off or something.
Yeah, you guys do it, or don't have an NPC be in there. Have a player be in there.
Nope. Our king has spoken. Willow's just gonna pout. And she's gonna do it.
Alright.
She's gonna. So technically, I can't like fit in here, but I'm small. I feel like I should.
Spirit, you should have control over Amiri's token now.
She wants to be in between these two.
Up on the stage.
Ah, it does.
Yep.
Great. I've opened his,
Alright.
her sheet too.
Amiri, Aldrich, roll for initiative. Oh, wait. Hit again.
Oh yeah.
What? Alright, Aldrich, natural 20. Sir. Spirit, Amiri has an ability that you want to use, possibly. It is natural. No. Nope. It lets her rage at the start of combat.
For a free action.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's actually part of base barbarian. It doesn't say it. It's hidden.
Pronunciation?
It's called Quick Tempered Instinct. You actually have to go into like barbarians to see it. You gain the Quick Tempered free action, which lets you rage with the slightest provocation. Roll it triggers. You roll initiative. You're not encumbered or wearing a free action. Yep. So just hit the rage on her thing.
Quick like that?
Just hit the use button. Maybe it happened.
Yeah. Charge.
Well, no,
Yeah,
you just
you-
it's at the start of combat. You get the rage for free. You don't get to
Okay.
go first. You just get
Okay.
to automatically be rage.
So you
And
beat
Aldrich
my
sp-
29. I rolled a 20 on my dice.
Somebody did. Yep,
Yeah, you
Amiri is at
did.
29.
Oh.
Aldrich is going on a 34.
Sorry.
And then the other sister is on a 30.
Somebody
know,
beat my 29.
Alright.
And Aldrich, you're up first.
Yep. No rage. Raise my sword up in the air, full show of it. Take a couple steps for final action. Lunging across the thing. July.
You can change the skill. I'm gonna. Never mind.
Her defense seems impeccable. I mean, you really use a hair point to get through it, but she keeps her blade all low and just waits till the absolute last moment for your blade to come down and tries her best to get it up and drive it down in a different direction.
Very nice.
Here, why not? That worked. So you raged, you moved, and attacked.
Yes, sir.
They kind of look to each other like they're so used to working side by side in tandem. Which one, sister? Amiri, let's not make an example of the king just yet. She darts, like lowers herself down in like this crouching little position and like does this like speedy lunging attack towards Amiri. Uses first action stride. And then her next one. On her way, she's going to use a second action to do hunt prey. See here, or when they're tracking. Yeah. And she'll make a single attack against her.
Dodge it with her feet.
All right, Miri's up.
I got a question here on the initiative. You can change the skill you want to use for your in.
For your initiative? Sometimes, not always. If you're
So it's perception by default?
perception by default, if you are stealthing while you need to roll initiative, you can roll stealth instead, or use like a there's a lot of circumstances to it.
Oh, she's good. So she's gonna hit back. So I can attack 3 times because there's 3 attack, is that one?
Yeah, you just have to hit the minus each time, like strike plus 14, strike plus 9.
Okay. Tiger. 28.
That does hit. Oh, just make sure you mouse over and hit T. It actually targets her. There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, just roll down. Roll down.
And then I use the -5.
Yep.
Critical miss. Then
Huge slash from the first attack, just completely like drives through her defenses and like almost smashes her. And Mac thuds, cracks, against the little railing there near the stage. She almost goes over the edge of the stage, but quickly like goes into like a real low defensive position, and Amiri swings way overhead, trying to do the same swing, kind of like 3 times in a row. She goes like helicopter on her, and catches Adina the first time, but then just lets the big swinging blade go over her head with the next 2 swipes. Brings us to Jelaya. You attack 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Aldrich, like recognizing the reach of your blade, Jelaya like uses her own blade to kind of like judge distance and walks a wide path around you to get to Amiri. And like she's keeping her sword kind of like aimed right in your direction until she whips around like really fast and try to cut right, smash like broad blunt end into Amiri's chest. And then she kind of does the same thing. Her next action, she hunts prey and attacks Amiri. Amiri takes 17 more points. Why does she keep taking it? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Try hitting that damage. I should control everybody.
But I got damage. You got that.
Yeah. She hit you for 17. Yeah, see if you hit damage, and if it takes, Amiri takes that. Chat. It's so weird. Alright, I'll just do it manually. It's not working, Free Spirit.
I did it manually.
Dude. Alright. Brings us to Aldrich. Oh, Oak? Oak, are you trying to do something sneaky?
No, Oak is just watching.
In the first opening sequence, 5 seconds into the duel, Aldrich dashed across, opened it up. The sisters definitely moved out of his path of his sword and seemed to have Amiri pinned down in the corner here. Aldrich, you're up.
Also, move up. Make sure I do not walk past. Yeah, to Amari. Make sure we focus the same target just there. Attempt. Slam down. That's my turn.
And right as your sword's coming down, it seems on target, but Jolaya, who seems to take notice of your strike, she just says, "Sister, your feet!" And Adina quickly pivots and seems to just kind of help your sword go into the ground a little bit instead of aiming to drive her into the ground. She just quickly turns and uses her own blade to help push yours further down and just completely misses. That's 2 actions.
Yeah, that's my
Adina, having feet planted, having a foe behind her, just kind of lowers her defenses and goes into a just full flurry of 3 sword strikes. Trying to create a crisscross of bludgeoning attacks on Gary. Lions running crazy stuff. These 3 as the barrage starts, Amiri just doesn't seem to be able to keep up with how fast the Alderai Dueling Sword has come in, and it's too finessable, it turns too fast, and Amiri's got this huge clumsy sword, and she just can't keep up with the deftness of it. She gets tagged all 3 times. There's something bugged, client. She takes 18, 38, 57 points of damage.
She's down. I had 55 left.
She has a thing. Shake it off.
Die hard.
Die hard. Oh no, maybe she does go down. Thought she had.
There's no more to kill the most. You die from dying condition, not dying 5 rather than 4.
Yep. All right. She goes down. All right, Aldrich. My client's messed up. I can't right-click on Amiri anymore or anybody.
swipe.
Well, you're down.
No. I just said I was going to do swipe.
Oh, yeah, they all got close to. Aldrich, Jelaya quickly just pivots, like almost like does like this little like ballet turn, like almost dance move with her sword that kind of like uses her sword to help protect her as she turns and pivots in your direction. She does like a curtsy almost at the same time. My lord. She will hunt prey on you. Ah. These girls move blazingly fast, and their namesake training under or possibly being family to Lady Jamandi is being proven for sure. This flat end of the sword comes through and catches you like right in the throat, and this like the wind, your ability to speak almost just completely fades for a moment, and Jelaya actually looks like embarrassed. Actually, there's a hint of nobility and air and respect that kind of like she does have. She carries the Aldori name, and she kind of like hesitates on her final strike or her next strike, and she looks over at Varn and looks back at you, kind of like everyone kind of sees it in the crowd. It happens slow but so fast. He doesn't do anything, and she responds by going for a pommel strike like in the same area. The hesitation though makes her go down a attack penalty, and you're able to quickly like get your own pommel and sword up and prevent it from coming. Aldrich, you're up.
Going down, swing.
What the hell? She's just taking all the damage. It's good. I'll do it manually. Alright. Tag. You got two more.
Just I can do. Bio action.
She can I move her now? There we go. Closes distance to Aldrich, trying not to give you any reprieve. And makes two sword attacks against you. Oh. It gets you. One of the times. My client is running so slow. 11 points of damage. Julia, kind of once again, she looks over her quick as she moves to close distance here with you. She looks over at Vaughn and moves kind of like into this flanking position. And also attacks you 2 times, Aldrich. Oh, my client is like dying right now. Trying to get through this. As the 3rd round ends, Varn, Magar speaks. He kind of, I think we have all seen enough. Perhaps this is an amazing duel. He kind of looks to his left and right, possibly for some confirmation amongst yourselves.
Willow's just gonna be like cleaning her nails with her daggers. Yeah, it was great.
Oak's just up there looking between Oderic and Amari, just kind of assessing like how badly they could be hurt, because if things were to go sideways, would have been all tooth and nails.
Amari's come to the series of pommel strikes and, you know, wind concussing blows and a couple, you know, flat edge blades to the head. She's got some blood coming down her head a little bit, you know, but she comes to and she's okay, fine.
Okay.
Magar Varn speaks up again. Aldrich, my lord. We are satisfied if you are. 3 rounds of combat, well, 20 seconds is a proper duel in many places.
Well, that was fantastic. Thank you. Your warriors are quite powerful.
They are Lady Jamandi's little cousins. She has personally probably spent over 1,000 hours training the both of them.
Well, I will reach out. Lower my sword and reach out and try and shake both of their hands.
My lord, you are quite resilient. But you two fight the same. Don't necessarily complement each other in this type of scenario.
Yeah. This was the best idea.
Our styles put us at an advantage. We are both quick. And, well, the way we target vital areas, we excel at putting down one person very quickly.
Do you guys need a job?
We have one.
Cash.
Magar Varn pays us quite well. In fact,
I'm
he's
looking
promised
Vaughn.
us an extra something if we won. So, it was called before clear winners.
I'm looking Vaughn
Aldrich,
and
Azeros,
Damn.
Lord of
I threw it.
Breckenhold. They kind of both extend their hands one at a time. We look forward to more duels to come.
Likewise. Check on
Watching them and telling them, let's not forget the reason why we're here. That give them all a piece of pie.
Jamadi sisters, or Adori sisters, seem to move past it in a moment and start eating pie. Dueling to Alderai are very, very common. The status thing, a hierarchy. Amari's fine. In fact, physically, she's kind of like come to and recovered mostly, but she's like almost like pouting a little bit. She's like, "Why are they so fast? I couldn't even block them. They were like punching me here, and then the sword, and then the pommel, and." I'm sorry, Aldrich. Amari's a little like drunk sad at this point.
It's okay. We did our best. Maybe next time we should both bring a shield.
Will is just gonna turn to like Sawyer and be like, well, this party is officially boring. Take me to our room.
Well, the festival does slowly begin to kind of wind down a little bit. And as more and more of the crowd start to, you know... What the hell's the same song I hit? Different. Some of you can definitely overhear this new lady that's gonna come to town. Some of their discussions, and Gragglebeard is brought up quite often. Magar Varn and the sisters end up heading out and leaving on some tavern setup, or a tent that you guys for visitors. As people begin to separate, go their own ways, what's everyone's doing? What's the plan?
Guess I'm gonna go for Gragglebeard first, or
I need to reboot the client. I'm just gonna close this guy. We're gonna be a Discord, so while you guys talk and tell me what you're doing, but I gotta close Foundry. It's like not functioning.
yeah, I know I had all the dice from last fight sticking in all over the map.
Yeah, it's died.
Mine's weirdly good. Normally mine's not the good one. In fact, like, I had internet issues. Like, it was on, then it wasn't, then it wasn't, then it was, then it wasn't, then it was, like, leading up to game time. And I was like, oh my god, I am not gonna have internet. It's gonna be janky, and then it's good. And I am surprised.
Well, I think we've been set on our path to Gravelbeard, right? And now you, some friend, that's the way we're headed.
We can't just... I mean, y'all are just ready to charge off to a giant that's not even, like, in her fucking business right now? Like, right away?
Well, the wolves are on the way, so like we can handle that while we're doing the Gragglebeard stuff, and that's like the most pressing matter, right?
And the trolls outside our gate?
Y'all are fighting with the lizard folk, I think.
Yeah, they look busy.
Could have the lizard folk help us with Gragglebeard.
Well, no, because if we take...
Gravelbeard,
Yeah, if we take the lizards, we'll have trolls.
I think it's back up. It's still loading some stuff. I'm listening while you guys figure out what the possible game plan is.
I am 100% gonna support whatever decision is
I
made.
think giant's a good idea. It can do a lot of damage with the wolf on the way.
But yes, wolves for sure need to be handled because they've been an issue for a while now. That massive black one, and he continues to be gathering a larger pack, which is not normal.
I have a different idea. Let me handle the wolves. Let me talk to them at least.
I don't care how we handle it. I want it to be handled before we leave the area. I want at least one threat to our people is 100% secured. And that seems to be the wildest, uncontrolled one right now.
The wolves are like at the east, south, or
They're
west?
on the eastern side, yeah. The west, to the west, we got the Bogarts and the Dragon, but it's quite a distant west. I got all the alarms set up. We got borders set up. Hopefully, we'll be okay there for a couple weeks. Valerie
So
said.
we could go to the wolf in the east and going south for the giant, and then cross the river and coming back with the troll. Then heading back home. So we're gonna do a circle around the territory and do a full cleanup in one room.
Oak's gonna poke a clawed finger into Thaddeus's chest. We're not killing the wolves, so I'm gonna handle it.
We're not saying we're killing the wolves. We're not saying we're not killing the wolves. We will let you take the lead 100%. But let's look at Tuskgutter. Sometimes, and you know it, you've seen it, sometimes something happens with the creatures in this specific area, and they get too big for their britches, and you can't talk them down.
Oak's is gonna ignore her, and she's gonna coo into the air like the sound the mourning dove makes, and little birdie comes and lands, and I'm gonna whisper to little birdie to find me the wolf pack and give me their location. Wait, is this night? Sorry, make it an owl.
It's
not a mourning dove.
nighttime.
Well, the festival's been going a while. We'll say the sun start and set. It's maybe 6 p.m. or so.
It's been nighttime the entire time at the festival on scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nighttime. Look at all the lights.
Yeah, my lights.
I
are
see the
like
lights.
the lights period.
Oh well, okay. Well, you think it's nighttime.
That's nighttime.
Now it's nighttime.
Oh.
Bring me an owl. I just
Oh.
something nightish. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, now it's nighttime.
Alright, fair point. Alright, whatever. Listen, we live in Florida, and there is no fucking way that you put out those lights at morning time, and you even know that those lights are on.
No, I moved both characters.
They're like
at
the
same time.
mosquito fucking lanterns.
Can you remove me? Every control?
Wait, what'd you do now?
I moved both characters at the same time. Me and
Oh, yeah. Let me take you off ownership. Let me do the thing. Alright, I'll do it. Stop moving around. Whiskey throttle over there. Alright, got you. We're mirroring all over the place there. As everyone starts to disperse and you guys are figuring out what to do, you guys can overhear this lady talking to Ekandaya. She says, "No, Ekandayu. This vengeance is yours, and yours alone. And vengeance won't set what is right in the past, but it surely will set things right in the present. We should go tonight."
Who hears that?
I think I had perception checks, right? No, maybe.
No, you had nobody roll perception.
All right, I'll have everyone roll perception check. Highest roll it hears. No. Fion.
I'm coming
Beyond
back.
hears
I'm
it.
sorry.
Alright.
Fion is the hearer.
He's the fucking
Because
the peeping
everyone's
Tom.
all plugged into what's going on here.
Sorry.
I think so, but everyone started cutting out real bad.
Fion was over here behind the stage, and right after the duel, they kind of went over here near the side stage. And Fion, being back here earlier, was able to. She overheard it.
My page is still loading. Sorry.
And Fion, you're the only one that hears this as well. No, Natavi. I thought I needed revenge. But what I really needed was friendship. And I have found that here in Brackenhold. I've made new promises to the people here, and my word is all I have left. And I won't go back on it now. I will go with you to track Gragglebeard and kill him once and for all. But it won't be for vengeance. It will be to help a friend. And Fion, you see as he says that, he looks over right in Aldrich's direction.
What was the lady's name?
Natavi, Ntavi.
NT.
Ntavi.
Okay.
Maybe the T silent and it's just Navi. Not sure. We're gonna go into Tavi. And Fion, as you kind of like, you're in the shadow, kind of like, you know, you listen and you catch this, and there's a good feeling that kind of comes over you of like loyalty. And you know, you found this man and his dog as he was being hunted by a troll, and you've learned that Gragglebeard has wiped out his village, and his family's been killed by Gragglebeard and his gang. It was called the Village of Bristleback, and he had a wife named Amanda, a baby. They were all killed while he was out on a hunt. And he's wanted nothing but vengeance. He's been like this dark, emotional person, like, and then you kind of like hear the way he speaks, and he looks over at Aldrich about one friend, and it kind of just gives you the good feels.
Oh, so he's safe. Okay, cool. I was worried about him.
I will not go with you tonight, Natavi. I will go when the hunt was planned, when another friend has gifted me something most grand. And this time he looks over in Dizzy's direction and about offering the hunt, you know, Gragglebeard's directions in the first place. But anyways, you guys seem to have definitely won over Ekundayu's. So you don't know anything about this new lady that just showed up. You can tell she seems to have some sort of like romantic interest in him, and was hoping to possibly sweep him off his feet with this quest for vengeance type of deal. But you guys very timely came across similar information and delivered it to him beforehand. On the real, you guys don't tell Ekundayu about any update on Gragglebeard, because once he complains about the tracks going missing to the end of his birthday, he like loses faith and all that shit. Fucking Dizzy, home run.
I just thought of it on a whim last session, so I'm glad I did.
It's an awesome move. Alright, so we agree that we'll go out and first hunt the wolves, settle that matter one way or another, and then push to Gragglebeard.
Festival continues to wind down. You guys, any other influencing or RP, the table's yours. If there's not time continues to go until nightfall. And there are lights, but I kind of turned it to nightfall. There's lights, but not enough to keep the whole place lit up. It's not meant to go through nightfall. And townsfolk continue to filter out, and Lindsay, kind of being the organizer, to be making moves to like shut things down. You know, when you start seeing the organizers start like picking up plates and they don't get reserved, and food gets start to picked up, and you know Svetlana and Oleg start doing those steps. There's been no verbal announcement, but you guys can see all the steps of breakdown happening.
Willow's been gone for a while.
Oh, where did Willow go?
I announced it. Literally after the duel, she like turned to Sawyer and was like, "Well, I'm bored now. Take me to our room." And gave him a similar uppies that she gives to Finn or Fionn. Just...
He literally throws you over his shoulder and carries you away from the festival like a sack of potatoes, almost like just over his shoulder, gives you a little spank on the ass, and you didn't have to tell me twice. And you guys, I'll just mark you guys invisible. Disappear from the festival. And before you disappeared, you were definitely able to overhear that the plan is to wake up early and start the grand hunt. First, letting Oak deal and negotiate with the wolves before continuing south to track Gragglebeard. Is that what we're dealing with?
Yep. That's what I've heard.
Wizard?
Yeah.
All right. Some nights or some people have better nights and evenings than others. If there's no other influencing or RP for the night, then you guys, the town hall that you guys have converted from the Stag Lord's Fortress is kind of like the way I envision it is like there's like the central courtyard, and then there's like these like 4 different directions that you can go, and there's bedrooms in each direction and kind of like government office in each direction, kind of like wherever your rooms might be. You know, you guys don't have houses yourselves. You guys have a central town hall, and each of you guys have a room set up there. So those are your rooms that I'm envisioning currently. And if you're not staying in the town hall, your bedroom's there, then you're staying under the stars or doing different. But either way, you guys all find your place to put your head down on a pillow or a rock or wherever it might be, and get some rest.
Hey, Andrew, what happened to that owl beast?
Let me tactfully answer this question. What owl is?
Remember the Stag Lord Fortress? They had an owl beast, and I released it so I could run amok.
The owl.
Oh, I don't know. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, you have no idea. Have you looked into it at all?
I would like to at some point. Not a priority now, tonight, but I would definitely like to find the owl beast.
It is an owl bear. And it climbed over the gate and
Owl
disappeared.
bear, sorry.
I just hear that meme. It's like 1 month later.
I mean, next time I do a kingdom turn, maybe that's what I do.
It's actually almost probably approaching 2 months later. Since you released that owl bear.
Well, I don't know.
That was so
Matt
last
like,
winter.
I know, it really was. Matt just like turned around. He's like, you should
Well-
find that thing.
Oh, goodness. It's so good.
Shit, Aww.
What?
What spirit just posted in Kingmaker discussions?
It's Albert.
I don't ever get any of this stuff until after the session, so. Dizzy.
That literally happened, by the way, Spirit. You weren't here for that. That is literally what happened.
It's the perfect day.
Dizzy Whirl Moss Whisper.
He is.
Wherever it is that you have chosen to rest for the night, whether it is your cozy stone bedroom at the town hall or out in the forest somewhere or in a leafy burrow, you have a fantastic sleep. You're not sure if it's the revelry or what, but you lay down and sleep comes to you so easy, and the dreams begin, and you start to hear this rustle of leaves, and you smell this perfume of like night blooming flowers. Then you find yourself in a grove lit by like green emerald moonlight. But as you breathe, the air starts to turn like acrid and poisonous. You look down and there's viney plants near you, and your hand touches it. And as soon as you touch it, the vine starts to wither and die. It curls into ash. The feet that you touch, you curl your toes into the ground instinctively, and the ground starts to blacken around you like charred parchment. Out in the distance, from the haze, floats a ghostly gnome. Its form is gaunt and weary. One arm completely like chewed off or blown off, like at the elbow, is missing. He's draped in these tatters of moss and bark. It's got this white and green sheen, like fading lanterns in the dark. His voice is a whisper. It carries, though, like powerful thunder. Dizzy Whirl, child of the Green Mother, the roots cry out. I have seen what festers in the vein of the horrors of iron, filth, and poison creep across the land. They twist the streams, choke the soil, and gnaw at the very marrow. In the months to come, the earth you cherish will rot beneath these wounds. He collapses to like a knee. He's kind of like struggling to do what he's doing. He grips the soil at his feet there. Shadows crawl. And as he says it, the soil turns from soil into like this black shadow and runs up his other arm and almost seems to devour it like his other one before fading away. I fought and I have bled all, given all that I could. My journey has ended. You must walk where I can no longer tread. Find me, what remains of me, and end this light before it spreads beyond all mending. His words fade, his body fractures like wood splintering from a dying dead tree, and like scatters like tiny shards into the wind. You're left alone in this silence until the earth beneath your feet start to crack and form fissures. And it oozes this thick black slime. It reeks of like smoke and oil. Then it all shatters. Dizzy, you're awake, and the taste of ash and iron are still in your mouth. And the echo of what this ghostly gnome said to you just continues to echo and like hum like the distant thunder sound. And you are the first to awake at 4:30 in the morning. Moon still at its brightest, no hint of sunrise yet. You're in a sweat, and it was some cry for help.
I assume I didn't recognize the figure at all.
No, not at all. You could tell he was definitely gnome and seemed to have a primal magical presence similar to your own.
Hmm. And then, could I tell at all, like, where the dream was taking place, sort of, in terms of, like, biome? Like, was it very swampy or, like, foresty or, like, a plains area?
More forest than anything.
Gotcha.
But you could also think that the forest was possibly used as a representation of the effects of what he was trying to show you. Something, the root thing you feel is something is possibly coming to kill, twist, or mutate the land.
Gotcha. Well, I'll wake up from that and like start getting ready for my day and just be waiting for everyone else to wake up. Probably thinking about that.
And it's Ekundayu's up. This lady, Tavi, is still around, and she seems to be wanting to see this through to some degree, though she wasn't satisfied completely with adventuring with you guys. She kind of wanted to steal off in the night with Ekundayu to go hunt Gragglebeard down, but very quickly you guys are all rallied together. Mama Gorvenka, Svetlana, combined with Willow, put together this amazing little breakfast feast and to-go ration bag for everybody. And we'll get the food sorted out, but you guys basically have a bunch of to-go food and good rations. What do they call them in the camping thing? Fancy
MREs.
prime ingredients? Good. I don't know, there's like basic ingredients, special ingredients. You guys have a lot of special ingredients ready to go, because there was mentions of it being a short trip, and then Thaddeus mentioned possibly going around the whole lake and turning it into this 10-day adventure thing, and really exploring some territory. And as you guys have thought about it, Aldrich and Valerie, you guys are right on this major lake. Circling it and getting your bearings and finding what's what, probably a really good fucking idea. Because that's major avenues for fishing and trade. There's rivers that branch off into them.
Yep, we got a river that leads right up into the mountains here for trade. The barn.
And it is early morning, and if there's no other plans, and if there is, guys, just say, Obi, Andrew, pump the brakes. I want to go fucking shopping for banana bread. We'll do it.
Wouldn't mind
All are
buying
in
a couple
charge.
healing potions from Oleg somewhere in there.
Oh yeah, let me get some Oleg action.
You guys want to prepare for this journey, is what you're saying.
What?
Is that a
Yeah, I
bird?
made a lot of bad decisions. I need to prepare for them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, God. Yes.
I would like to have some acid protection potion.
I'm sure Bulkin was here at the party, right?
Yes, actually, Boken is he's not a festival guy. He's a recluse, but he did make an appearance. He took a slice of pie, watched the firework performance, and then left. His NPC was token was in stealth mode the whole time. That's basically me saying I didn't put it on the map, but he had presence. He has a total, and you guys have earned enough Boken to have a permanent 20. I may have told you, 25% discount. All right. So I guess I'm speaking to Fion because he probably has all the golds. Boken has 10. Unless you guys want to track these numbers, because I'm gonna say them one time. He has 10 lesser healing potions. With your 25% discount, they are 8 gold pieces each.
Can I buy anything right now?
Just tell me what you're wanting to buy, and I'll drag them up. I'll give them to you. And then he has 5. Around there's 6 of you guys. He has 6 moderate healing potions. So I'm just gonna say he'll sell for 40 gold.
Sure, I'll buy like 4.
4 of what?
The biggest healing potions, and then 2 of the.
He threw in for free to hopefully repeat business 2 additional lesser healing potions. So you have 4 of each now. I put them all on Fion's character. She's got 4 moderates and 4 lessers.
Some elixirs of life in the stash too.
I'll take 4 the remaining lessers.
6 times 8. Make sure you guys take your gold pieces away.
Just did.
Where's the stash?
Lesser 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, feel free to divvy those all up. Oak, you have 3 different minor potions. I'm gonna put them. You have 4, but I'm gonna delete 2 other.
The stash is if you go to the actors button thing, then there's open sheet. It's like right next to the name. There's like 3 things: overview, exploration, stash at the top.
Platinum pieces. I'm gonna do 3 and not 1. Whose stolen goods are these? An assortment of mundane trade goods, pelts first. I'm just gonna turn that into 45 gold for you guys.
They're from the River Bandits.
Yeah, we're gonna turn that. I'm gonna give you guys 30 gold for that. Stolen goods, and we're gonna get rid of that. Bag of stolen jewelry. We'll give you guys. Worth 30 GP. You guys are able to sell it and get rid of it. I mean, do you guys want? Give me gold. Give me gold. Okay. More gold in the party stash. I got rid of the stolen product.
There's a lot of steak there.
Just in case, you guys have a staggering amount of resources, dash and striking runes and things that you guys can do with making your stuff stronger. But you guys head out, stocked up on rations for a potentially long trip. And Dizzy and Willow, Fion, you guys are normally a lot of times out in front looking for tracks and things like that. You guys know there's wolves in the area, and just 3 miles outside of town, you guys start able to see their tracks, signs of a recent kill. As you guys move to the east, are you guys going on foot or on horse for this longer journey?
I'm on goat. I don't know about everyone else though.
I think we should grab the horses.
Horses all around?
Yeah, and Matt also says yes from wherever fucking he is in the house.
The horses are probably a good idea once we get, obviously, close to wolves. We should keep them back.
Well, as you guys travel further east, the trees become kind of like less and less. Up ahead, way out in the distance, you do see a pretty big copse of trees, but they seem to be distant from a river or a lake, and they have a more dead appearance to them, like they may not have survived the winter as good as there's obviously the big large river that water flows from the east to the west down out of the mountains, so water flows into the Tusk water from this river here. But Dizzy, you kind of came through here once before. You're kind of like leading up ahead with Morty, and it is, like I said, 3, 4, 5 miles outside of the capital. You guys start seeing tracks for wolves. And Dizzy, you rode through here pretty quickly on Morty, and now that you're kind of like really looking, possibly encountering or tracking these wolf pack down, you put your hand down next to the wolf print, and print is bigger than your hand.
Big old wolves.
And you find another set of tracks nearby, like, kind of like a pack movement, and all of them, like all these wolves are not you can roll give me a knowledge nature or a nature roll. That was the DC. These are obviously much larger than your normal wolves, and it's not just one large wolf. Most of the pack seems to be larger. They are either what is known as dire wolves or wargs, and you're not sure which is worse. Dire wolf is a larger, stronger, more primal, ferocious, unintelligent wolf, whereas a warg is not quite as big as a dire wolf, but they have an intellect about them. Some of them are even known to speak. And as you continue, you guys are on horse, so you're actually able to move at a pretty good clip. You guys come across this tiny little rivulet that breaks off from the lake stream and ends. It looks like a small pond, and it looks like actually, everyone give me a survival roll who's trained in it. Dizzy crushed it. Dizzy, once again, kind of taking the forefront here. Willow also is able to help point out some tracks that narrow your focus. you're able to confirm that this is a pack of 4, 5, 6 very large wolves. I'm not able to completely confirm what type they are, but in a roaming position further from the pack, like a guard position almost, you are able to find like a concealed set of other prints. Even larger yet, you could put 2 of these other wolf prints in one of this, like, it is ginormous, Dizzy. Like, horse-sized, if not larger, of a wolf print. And it seems to almost be like using its tail to cover up its tracks, and it has like this little sleeping spot where it's able to stealthily lay down and watch the rest of the pack kind of like drink water. And it was particularly, you're able to notice it, you think it was looking in your group's direction, and then the tracks quickly lead away from this little spot and continue to go further away from. And you start to notice, Oak, you pick it up real quick too with your primalness. The wolves are aware that you are here, and they seem to be almost like leading your group somewhere. And you're if the distance grows, and you're almost finding yourselves driving your horses to a more than a casual pace to keep up with how the wolf pack is starting to distance themselves from your group. So, how are you guys wanting to handle this? Are you guys wanting to? Because you're pretty sure your horses can keep up or run. You haven't actually laid eyes on them yet, but you're finding increasingly signs of this tracks, and it seems like they're doing something to kind of keep pace with you or out of your reach. And Dizzy, Oak, Willow, you guys have kind of been 3 up in front. Fion, you're also up quite a bit up in front. How are you guys wanting to handle this? How are you guys pursuing? Are you pursuing?
I want to pursue.
Well, Oak, I think that you should take the forefront right now. Maybe go all wolfy? Can you do that? Is that a thing you can do?
And you guys haven't noticed it, but hours have slipped by. And it's not morning or early afternoon anymore, but starting to approach later afternoon. Bellies are rumbling. This little haggard chase and excitement of keeping up with the prince, and you guys have kind of lost track of time.
Oh. Or maybe, do we?
Turning around
And then
tracking
Oak.
them, and when they track us, maybe we should bait them.
Oak, it hits you all at once. I'm sorry, Will, go ahead.
Should we just set up camp? I mean, maybe they'll come to us if we're just,
Well, that depends on what hit me.
All right. Well, we'll say it's Willow's question that prompts you to have the little the thought. You often used to find yourself taking the shape of a wolf or a bear or a nocturnal creature, and it suddenly hits you. That's what they're waiting for. They don't want to see you or be hunted in the daytime. They're waiting for you or your group to be at a disadvantage. And you start looking at all the atmospherics of what would be a perfect little hunting environment, and you see a very clouded sky. You think of the moon last night, and there was almost none. It's like a god's toenail in the moon, a little tiny sliver of a piece. It's going to be black as night tonight with the clouds and the moon, and they have led you on this dogged hunt to hopefully buy time. These fuckers are smart. These wolves are hopefully tiring you out and getting you to a place where you guys have to go. It's what you would do if you were chasing a prey in wolf form all through the night or through the day. You would run that deer down all through the day until it had to hagger it through the night.
Well, the bad news is they drew us out. I recommend that we maybe rest up and get some food before nighttime hits. Because we're gonna be fucked by the time it's dark.
Should we set some traps?
You guys got a couple hours of sunlight left. It Oak's nature gives you guys a lot of insight on this. Dizzy's tracking ability kind of can put you guys in some good position. You guys had some epiphanies, and it seems like that's exactly what they're doing. It's like wolf pack 101 type stuff. Tire their prey, create the advantage, corner them out somewhere.
We make them an ambush.
What ideas you guys come up with, it's going to be up to you. And as you guys make plans, I don't know, it's 10:30. Normally we call it around now. Stat it.
It's probably a good
I
time to call it.
Yeah, you have to think of a plan. Should set some trap on the higher ground and some rock and crush them.
I would just like to add for the record and for the recap, that while there's still some daylight left, I want to go hunt down a deer.
All right. With the remaining hours of daylight, everyone can do to kind of get their bearings on some nearby hexes or.
Was that a big nature?
Nature survival rolls, yeah. Even perception. Perception's good too. That's your best thing. Alright, that was good. Alright. God, so many different. Alright, you can read that many things. I needed 3 successes to give you guys all the things, and you guys got them. Alright. You guys got 4. Dizzy. God. It's more things. Alright, that's cool. Dizzy. Your instinct as people start to set up, defensive measures for these wolves, you can't help but look across the lake down here, many, many miles away, towards this lake, and you don't see anything. It's not dark enough. It's not night. There's no glow. But you feel drawn to it. The unknown of there being. There's almost something occult pulling you towards there, driving you towards exploration. No magical compulsion or anything like that, but it's hard to explain. It's your Candlemere Island.
Suggest we take a pit stop on the way to Gragglebeard, I guess. The island.
Oak. You kind of range further to the south. And in your exploration, trying to possibly encounter these wolves first, you find a different print near some soft mud near the river here that breaks off the Tusquaw at the edge of your hex. It's not wolf. It's some strange, like, clawed amphibious creature. And you can see behind it, there's a tail. But there's also, like, big circular, like, drag marks in the sand. Like, something just barely, like, huge. Like, car-sized, almost. Lifts itself up, pulls itself barely across, like, mud near the river with long, very long, sharp claws, and then pulled itself into the water with a short, stubby tail behind it.
Beautiful.
Do you have any idea what it was? Player?
I don't know. Can I roll a check?
Alright, I was just see if you my description gave you that. Yes, of course you can roll check.
I'm drinking about it.
Hold on. I've got my shit is frozen. Freezing. There we go.
Aldrich and Fion are next. I start. Got you.
I was thinking of a Murloc, and I don't know why, and I couldn't get that. Yeah, I couldn't get it out of my head. Oh my god, my game is lagging so bad.
Be more some kind of giant crocodile.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My game is freezing. I gotta reload.
All that comes to mind, something like this.
Oh. Snapping turtle.
A ginormous snapping turtle. Fat, plump, big stubby legs, long claws, pulling itself slowly along the sand and mud. Hopefully nothing you guys need to mess with, but snapping turtles are known to den in holes somewhere, and it's probably got someone or somewhere, or a den somewhere near the entrance of that river. And quick before we end, Aldrich. To the southeast a little bit. Guys do a little ranging exploration before setting up camp. You can see a spot where the river here south. It looks like there's like a ford where it gets really shallow, almost like 2 feet deep or so, before in a 20-30 foot swath, before it quickly deepens again and the speed of the water picks up. So again, it's flowing from this direction towards the west, and like right around in this direction area here, it gets really shallow where it's pretty easy to cross.
Nice.
And then Fion, directly to the east, you find a little tree to climb up, 20 feet or so, and look out, get some air, height advantage, and you see dozens of these there's a plain basically before you. Flat area. There's some tall grass, here and there. No trees whatsoever. At the very edge of vision, you see a little copse, but you see these earthly mounds, about 4 feet high or so, 8 feet long, and maybe 3 feet wide. Dozens of them. Hundreds of them. In the center of them, you see this hill that's like built up. It's like a square looking hill. It's strange. Like the terrain has overgrown so much, it's like encapsulated a structure or something. But looking at all these mounds, they're almost like burial sites or burial mounds.
Sad.
All right, and that's where we're gonna call it here tonight, folks.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen. What, you want to go more?
No, we gotta go to bed.
I know. Yep. Adulting. Adulting. Well, you're not here next week, right?
Where am I? Yeah, I'm in Philly, and then I run to Boston conference right after.
You're running there? That's a distance.
No, not actually. But if I know you
You
guys are
fit, girl.
Pittsburgh. You guys are Pittsburgh, so you can't come. But if you were Philadelphia, you could come to my work event.
It's like a charity run walk.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to scroll up here, right here. It's October. It's not. It's September 21st. We're off
today.
28th.
It's next week.
All right. What about the following week? Are we on? What about the 12th? Are we on?
Yeah, we can be on. We're in Illinois, but we can be on.
All right, just trying to put some mental plan together. Sweet. All right, good stuff. You guys are on the road, doing adventuring and whatnot in another direction. There is so much to explore on this map. Jesus, criminies. All
Yeah.
these hexes and locations, and it's like some of these are like, oh, you go here and there's a fucking mega dungeon.
Should
That's
just
not
do
me-
a foot around the lake.
I still haven't forgotten about the gold mine with the ghost
The gold mine, the shadow.
No, I was literally thinking about it myself, actually. Like, after we get this done and we secure things, we really need to, because we're extending. That's the thing, is we're extending there. That's why I had us claim this territory.
That's luxury right there. That's a primo luxury one.
But we couldn't get there because we have to extend our territory. So I haven't forgotten. That's why I've literally, when we were talking about claiming a hex, I'm like, this is a great hex. Look at this hex. Look at this hex that's got this here and this here, and then there's this here. Like, it's such a good hex.
And
Hey,
we'll
real quick, real
assume-
quick.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Kansas.
Thank you.
Oh my god, happy birthday!
It's past,
Birthday.
but thank you. Yeah.
Oh, belated.
Tell them how old you are.
Birthday.
I did. I said it in Discord. I'm 36.
Damn.
Damn! Says the guy who's gonna be 39 in a couple weeks.
I already turned 39. I think I'm the oldest person in the room, guys.
No, Spirit's old as fuck.
Whoa!
Damn.
Because I
He's
measure
not.
years in metric and stuff.
How old are you, Spirit? Come on, hit us.
I'm 42.
Oh, that's not bad, dude. You're right in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, it's the young thing.
And now I feel better.
My,
Thanks, Spirit.
my buddy Paul, he sits to my right on Saturday nights. Probably my best friend, actually, IRL, and he's in his 50s, I think. Right? Paul's 50. He's
Late
40s for sure.
40s for sure.
Fuck, I don't know how old Paul is. I feel
We
like he's
just
not a good friend
discussed.
anymore.
No, we just discussed it, but it's like one of those things where he says it, and my mind goes, "That's not real," and I just refuse to let him be above 50. I think if he ever even turns above 50 before we're above 40, I just won't accept it.
We'll just be like, damn,
Yeah.
damn you. All I can think is that little David Chappelle and video meme. He's like, David Chappelle's like, I'm gonna be 55 years old. God, what's the little short guy?
It's West.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin
That's
Hart,
what it is,
yeah,
not
Kevin,
West.
Kevin Hart and isn't it Dave Chappelle? Kevin Hart.
I don't remember who it is. He's all like,
He's
"Damn!"
like,
He's like, "Sorry,
55
sorry."
years old. Kevin Hart's like, damn.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny.
Immediate fucking just, yeah. Anyway, guys, good shit. I had a lot of fun. I got a lot of really good notes this week. So,
Always, always.
Thank you. Have a great night.
All right. Yeah. Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night.